Danielle and Adam Busby divide fans with political message in photo with fellow TLC stars. OutDaughtered stars Danielle and Adam Busby divided fans with a political message in a photo with fellow TLC stars, Jinger Duggar and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, of Counting On. On Saturday, September 27th, the Busbys attended the Live Action Life Awards Gala at Paramount Studios in Hollywood, California. Danielle, who shares 6 daughters, Blake, 14, and all-girl quintuplets, Parker, Ava, Olivia, Riley, and Hazel, 10, took to Instagram on Monday, September 29th to share photos and a reflection on the pro-life event. After praising the founder of Live Action, Busby shared a little about her pregnancy journey with multiples. When I was pregnant with the Quints, I experienced a completely different perspective on life in the womb. Because I was carrying 5 babies at once, I had ultrasounds every other week. I watched them moving, growing, and even saw their little personalities coming alive, she recalled. We even gave each baby a nickname before they were born, and, to this day, those nicknames have stuck. That's how alive they already were before they ever took their first breath. Danielle added, "Through my own journey, I know without a doubt that life begins at conception. I faced the doctor's doubts, the fears, and the impossible odds, yet I witnessed firsthand that every single heartbeat matters. I share this because it's powerful," she further explained in the caption. In the 7th photo of her carousel of pictures, Danielle featured a snap of herself, Adam, and the Vuolos, who also attended the Live Action Life Awards Gala. Danielle's followers were deeply divided in their responses, with pro-choice and anti-abortion advocates sharing their clashing opinions. One Instagram follower wrote, "I hope your daughters grow up and still have the right to choice." A second echoed, "Women should all get to make a choice like you did. This is the only thing that matters, the right to choose." As someone else commented, "But you had the choice? Pro-choice is the only choice." Meanwhile, others praised Danielle for speaking out about her political views on abortion. One supporter shared, "Thank you for not being afraid to stand for what you believe in, because that's hard to do these days." A different Instagram user lauded, "Thank you. It takes so much bravery to stand up to life for unborn babies. You guys are amazing," while someone else wrote, "So powerful. Thank you for sharing your perspective and the story." Still others complimented Danielle on the bold hair transformation that she revealed days earlier. Meanwhile, TLC viewers appreciated the unexpected reality TV crossover, with one Instagram user exclaiming, "Y'all look amazing. And you saw Jeremy and Jinger too. What a night." Another follower agreed, writing, "Wow, that's awesome. Love the pic with Jeremy and Jinger. I miss seeing all of you on TV." This story was originally reported by Parade on September 29, 2025, where it first appeared in the news section. Add Parade as a preferred source by clicking here. OutDaughtered. New Season 8 premiere date. When are the Busby Quints back on TV? For years, OutDaughtered has held a special place in the hearts of reality TV fans. The show isn't just about raising 6 kids under one roof. It's about resilience, faith, humor, exhaustion, and unconditional love. As viewers have followed Adam and Danielle Busby from the early days of newborn chaos to school-aged milestones, the Busby quintuplets have practically grown up on screen. So when the series took a break, one question echoed louder than any other across social media and fan forums: when is OutDaughtered coming back? With anticipation building and rumors circulating non-stop, the excitement surrounding OutDaughtered Season 8 has reached a fever pitch. Fans are eager to see how the Busby family is doing now, especially after everything they've been through over the past few years. From Danielle Busby's health struggles to the girls growing into confident, opinionated kids, there is no shortage of stories waiting to be told. Season 8 isn't just another chapter, it feels like a reunion long overdue. Why Season 8 matters more than ever. OutDaughtered has never been just another reality show. From the very beginning, it stood out because of its authenticity. Adam and Danielle never pretended parenting was easy. They showed the sleepless nights, the financial stress, the marital disagreements, and the emotional toll of raising 6 daughters, 5 of them born at once. Season 8 feels especially meaningful because it follows a period of uncertainty. Fans notice longer gaps between seasons, fewer updates, and a noticeable shift in the family's public presence. Many wondered whether the show would quietly fade away or make a strong return. The announcement of a new season answered that question loud and clear. The Busbys are back. This season carries emotional weight because it reflects real-life changes. The quintuplets are no longer toddlers needing constant supervision. They're developing personalities, opinions, friendships, and independence. Meanwhile, Adam and Danielle are navigating new parenting challenges while also prioritizing their marriage and mental health. When is OutDaughtered Season 8 premiering? The biggest question on everyone's mind is the premiere date. TLC confirmed that OutDaughtered Season 8 is officially happening, putting an end to months of speculation. While the network has been careful about rolling out details gradually, fans can expect the show to return during TLC's regular reality programming lineup. Historically, OutDaughtered has premiered during warmer months or early fall, and Season 8 is expected to follow a similar pattern. TLC has teased that the new season will arrive sooner than many fans expected, sparking excitement across social media platforms. Viewers are encouraged to keep an eye on TLC's official announcements, as premiere dates are often revealed alongside trailers and promotional clips. What's clear is that TLC recognizes the demand. OutDaughtered remains one of the network's most beloved family-based series, and the return of the Busbys is being treated as a major event. How long has it been since fans last saw the Busbys? The gap between seasons has felt unusually long, especially for longtime viewers who are used to regular updates on the Busby household. During this break, fans relied heavily on social media to keep up with the family. Instagram posts, YouTube vlogs, and occasional interviews helped fill the void, but it wasn't the same as seeing the full story unfold on television. This time away allowed the Busbys to reset. Adam has spoken openly about stepping back from constant filming to focus on his mental health and family priorities. Danielle has shared her own struggles, particularly regarding unexplained health issues that left her physically drained and emotionally overwhelmed. Season 8 is expected to pick up after this period of reflection, offering viewers insight into how the family regrouped and moved forward. How the Quints have changed since the last season. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of Season 8 is seeing how much the quintuplets have grown. Hazel, Ava, Olivia, Parker, and Riley are no longer the little girls viewers once saw toddling around the house. They are now school-aged kids with strong personalities and distinct interests. Riley continues to impress fans with her intelligence and confidence. Hazel, always a fan favorite, remains sweet and thoughtful while growing more self-assured. Ava and Olivia still share that inseparable twin bond, though they're carving out individual identities. Parker, once shy and reserved, has blossomed into a more expressive and confident child. Season 8 will showcase the girls navigating school, friendships, and sibling dynamics in ways viewers haven't seen before. These changes bring new parenting challenges for Adam and Danielle, who are now balancing independence with guidance. Danielle Busby's health journey takes center stage. One of the most emotional storylines expected in Season 8 is Danielle Busby's ongoing health struggles. In previous seasons and public updates, Danielle revealed that she was dealing with unexplained symptoms that affected her daily life. Chronic pain, fatigue, and uncertainty took a toll not just on her body, but also on her emotional well-being. Fans watched as Danielle sought medical answers while still managing a busy household. Season 8 is expected to explore this journey in more depth, shedding light on how her health issues impacted her role as a mother, wife, and individual. This storyline resonates with many viewers who have faced similar challenges. Danielle's openness has been praised for bringing awareness to invisible illnesses and the importance of advocating for one's health. Adam Busby's perspective as a husband and father. Adam Busby has never shied away from vulnerability. Over the years, he has spoken openly about mental health, anxiety, and the pressure of being the primary provider for a large family. Season 8 will likely continue this honest portrayal, offering insight into how Adam supports Danielle while managing his own emotional well-being. Viewers can expect to see Adam juggling work, parenting duties, and emotional support as the family faces new challenges. His growth as a father and partner has been one of the show's most compelling arcs, and Season 8 promises to continue that journey. One reason OutDaughtered resonates so deeply is its portrayal of marriage. Adam and Danielle don't present a picture-perfect relationship. They argue, disagree, and struggle, but they also communicate, forgive, and grow together. Season 8 is expected to highlight how the couple navigates stress, health concerns, and parenting differences. Rather than glossing over conflict, the show uses these moments to emphasize teamwork and commitment. For many viewers, seeing a realistic marriage on television feels refreshing. It reinforces the idea that strong relationships aren't built on perfection but on effort and understanding. Parenting challenges as the girls grow older. Raising toddlers is physically exhausting, but raising school-aged children comes with its own set of challenges. Season 8 will explore issues like discipline, independence, emotional development, and sibling rivalry. The Quints are now old enough to express their opinions, challenge rules, and test boundaries. Adam and Danielle must adapt their parenting style while maintaining structure and consistency. Add big sister Blake into the mix, and the dynamics become even more complex. Viewers will likely see conversations about fairness, responsibility, and individuality, topics many parents can relate to deeply. How OutDaughtered has evolved over the years. When OutDaughtered first premiered, the focus was survival. How do two parents care for 6 young children? As the seasons progressed, the show evolved into something more nuanced. It became about growth, balance, and long-term family dynamics. Season 8 represents another evolution. The Busbys are no longer in survival mode, but they are still navigating uncertainty. This shift allows the show to explore deeper emotional themes while maintaining its signature humor and warmth. Fan reactions to the Season 8 announcement. The response to Season 8 news has been overwhelmingly positive. Fans flooded social media with excitement, relief, and curiosity. Many expressed how much they miss seeing the Busbys on their screens and how invested they are in the family's journey. Some fans noted that OutDaughtered feels like watching extended family. After years of following the girls' milestones, viewers feel emotionally connected to the Busbys. Season 8 feels less like a TV return and more like a long-awaited check-in with loved ones. What makes OutDaughtered stand out on TLC? TLC is known for its wide range of family-focused reality shows, but OutDaughtered stands out because of its authenticity. There's no manufactured drama or exaggerated conflict. The challenges are real, the emotions are genuine, and the moments of joy feel earned. Season 8 continues this tradition, focusing on real-life transitions rather than shock value. This approach has helped the show maintain a loyal fan base over the years. How social media kept fans connected during the break. During the hiatus, Adam and Danielle used social media to stay connected with fans. From birthday posts to family vacations, these glimpses helped maintain interest in the show. However, social media only tells part of the story. Season 8 offers a deeper look into moments fans didn't see online, the struggles behind the smiles and the GRWTH behind the milestones. What fans can expect from the Season 8 premiere episode. The Season 8 premiere is expected to reintroduce viewers to the Busby household while setting the tone for the season. Fans can expect updates on where each family member is emotionally and physically, along with a glimpse into the challenges ahead. Rather than jumping straight into chaos, the premiere is likely to focus on reconnection, bringing viewers back into the rhythm of the Busby family life. Why OutDaughtered still matters today. In a television landscape filled with over-the-top drama and scripted reality, OutDaughtered remains refreshingly grounded. It reminds viewers that real life is messy, unpredictable, and deeply meaningful. Season 8 arrives at a time when many families are navigating change and uncertainty. Seeing the Busbys face similar struggles offers comfort and relatability. Looking ahead, the future of the Busby family on TLC. While Season 8 is highly anticipated, fans are already wondering what comes next. Will there be more seasons? How long will the Busbys continue sharing their lives on television? Adam and Danielle have emphasized that family well-being comes first. Whether Season 8 leads to future seasons or serves as a meaningful milestone It's clear that the Busbys are approaching this chapter with intention. Final thoughts on OutDaughtered Season 8. OutDaughtered Season 8 isn't just about a return to television, it's about growth, resilience, and reconnection. The Busby family has changed, but their core values remain the same. As fans count down to the premiere, one thing is certain. The Busby Quints are back, and their story is far from over. Season 8 promises laughter, tears, honesty, and heart, everything that has made OutDaughtered a beloved staple of family television. OutDaughtered. Danielle Busby talks about plastic surgery confidence, motherhood, and owning her truth. Danielle Busby has never been the kind of person who hides behind perfection. From the very first season of OutDaughtered, viewers connected with her not because she seemed flawless, but because she felt real. She cried when things got overwhelming, laughed at the chaos of raising 6 daughters, and spoke honestly about struggles many mothers experience, but rarely say out loud. That honesty is exactly why, when the topic of plastic surgery came up, fans listened closely not out of judgment, but out of curiosity and understanding. Over the years, Danielle Busby has become more than a reality TV mom. She has evolved into a symbol of modern motherhood, one that acknowledges exhaustion, body changes, emotional pressure, and the complicated relationship women often have with their own reflection. When Danielle talked about plastic surgery, it wasn't about glamour or chasing youth. It was about confidence, self-acceptance, and reclaiming control over her body after years of giving everything to her family. This conversation didn't happen overnight, and it certainly didn't come from vanity. It grew slowly, shaped by pregnancy, health challenges, public scrutiny, and the emotional weight of being constantly visible on television. Life before the spotlight changed everything. Before OutDaughtered turned the Busby family into household names, Danielle lived a relatively private life. She was a working woman, a wife, and then suddenly, a mother to 6 girls, 1 older daughter, and the first all-girls set of quintuplets in the United States. That kind of life change doesn't just alter daily routines, it reshapes identity. Pregnancy alone can permanently change a woman's body. Multiple pregnancies, especially a high-risk quintuplet pregnancy, amplify those changes in ways few people can truly understand. Danielle's body went through extreme physical stress, not just during pregnancy, but also during recovery. The hormonal shifts, physical discomfort, and long-term effects were real, lasting, and deeply personal. As the show gained popularity, so did the attention on Danielle's appearance. While many fans were supportive, the internet can be an unforgiving place. Comments about her body, her face, and her looks became part of the background noise of her life, something she never asked for but had to learn to navigate. The pressure of being seen all the time. Reality television has a unique way of magnifying insecurities. Cameras don't just capture moments, they freeze them. Every angle, every expression, every change over time becomes public record. For Danielle, that meant watching herself age on screen while millions of others did the same. She has spoken openly about how strange it feels to see herself constantly, especially during periods of stress or illness. Health struggles added another layer to this experience. Chronic pain, fatigue, and medical uncertainty affected not only how she felt physically, but also how she saw herself. Plastic surgery, in this context, was not about erasing age or meeting impossible beauty standards. It was about addressing changes that made her uncomfortable in her own skin, changes that reminded her daily of pain, exhaustion, and loss of control. Reframing the conversation around plastic surgery. One of the most important aspects of Danielle Busby's discussion about plastic surgery is how she framed it. She didn't present it as a miracle fix or a requirement for happiness. Instead, she spoke about it as a personal decision made after deep consideration, not impulse. She emphasized that plastic surgery is not something every woman needs or wants. What matters, according to Danielle, is choice. The ability to decide what makes you feel confident, comfortable, and whole in your own body. For her, the conversation wasn't about becoming someone new. It was about feeling like herself again. motherhood, and the loss of self. Many mothers experience a quiet identity shift after having children. Life becomes centered around caring for others, often at the expense of personal needs. Danielle has acknowledged that for years her body felt like it belonged to everyone else: her children, her family, even the audience watching from home. Plastic surgery entered the conversation as a way to reconnect with herself, not to distance herself from motherhood. In fact, she has spoken about how feeling better in her own body made her feel stronger, more confident, and more present as a mom. This perspective resonated with many women who saw their own experiences reflected in her words. It challenged the idea that mothers must sacrifice every aspect of themselves to be considered loving or devoted. Facing judgment without apology. No public figure talks about plastic surgery without facing criticism. Danielle was aware of that and chose honesty anyway. Some people questioned her choices. Others assumed her motivations. But she made it clear that she was not seeking permission or validation. Her message was simple: women are allowed to make decisions about their own bodies without explaining themselves to anyone. That stance, quiet but firm, became one of the most empowering aspects of her story. Instead of defending herself aggressively or brushing off the topic entirely, she addressed it calmly, thoughtfully, and with emotional maturity. Health, healing, and emotional recovery. It's impossible to separate Danielle Busby's plastic surgery conversation from her broader health journey. Chronic pain and medical issues played a major role in how she felt physically and emotionally. Living in constant discomfort changes the way you move, the way you rest, and the way you see yourself. In her reflections, Danielle often connects physical healing with emotional healing. Feeling more comfortable in her body helped her focus on recovery, family life, and mental well-being. It wasn't about perfection, it was about relief. This honesty helped normalize conversations around women's health and post-pregnancy recovery, areas that are often misunderstood or minimized. Throughout this journey, Adam Busby's role has been significant. Danielle has spoken about the importance of having a supportive partner, someone who listens without judgment and respects personal decisions. Adam never framed her choices as unnecessary or indulgent. Instead, he focused on her happiness and well-being. That mutual respect added depth to the conversation and showed viewers what healthy support looks like in a marriage. Their relationship, already admired for teamwork and communication, became an example of how couples can navigate sensitive topics together without pressure or control. One of the lasting impacts of Danielle Busby's openness is how it helped break stigma. Plastic surgery is often discussed in extremes, either glorified or shamed. Danielle's approach fell somewhere in the middle, grounded in reality. She didn't promote it as a solution to insecurity, nor did she treat it as something shameful. She treated it as what it was for her, a personal health and confidence decision. For many viewers, especially mothers, this perspective was refreshing. It allowed space for nuance, for different choices, and for self-compassion. Aging is inevitable, but aging on television is a different experience altogether. Danielle has never denied that growing older comes with emotional challenges. Seeing younger versions of yourself replayed season after season can be unsettling. Plastic surgery in this context wasn't about stopping time. It was about meeting herself where she was, acknowledging change without fear. Her message was not about fighting age, but about embracing life at every stage with confidence and agency. Social media and unrealistic expectations. Danielle has also touched on the role social media plays in shaping beauty standards. Filters, edited photos, and unrealistic portrayals of perfection create pressure for women of all ages. By speaking openly about her own insecurities and choices, she pushed back against the idea that confidence comes naturally or effortlessly. She reminded followers that real bodies change, struggle, and heal. That honesty helped create a more balanced conversation, one that values transparency over illusion. Teaching her daughters through example. Perhaps the most meaningful part of Danielle Busby's journey is how it connects to her role as a mother to 6 girls. Every choice she makes sends a message, whether spoken or not. By approaching plastic surgery with honesty, self-respect, and thoughtfulness, Danielle modeled an important lesson: Loving yourself doesn't mean ignoring your feelings or forcing acceptance before you're ready. It means listening to your body, respecting your emotions, and making decisions rooted in care rather than pressure. Redefining strength and femininity. Danielle's story challenges traditional ideas of strength. Strength, in her view, isn't about enduring discomfort silently or denying personal needs. It's about recognizing when something matters to you and having the courage to address it. Femininity, too, is redefined not as appearance, but as self-awareness and emotional honesty. Danielle Busby's discussion about plastic surgery isn't a closed chapter. It's part of an ongoing conversation about womanhood, motherhood, health, and identity. She didn't present answers for everyone. She shared her truth, trusting others to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That trust, that openness, is what has kept audiences connected to her for years. In the end, Danielle Busby's story is not about plastic surgery. It's about ownership of body, choices, and voice. It's about understanding that self-care looks different for everyone and that no one owes the world an explanation for wanting to feel comfortable in their own skin. By speaking honestly, Danielle didn't just talk about a personal decision. She gave others permission to reflect on their own journeys with compassion instead of shame. And in a world that often demands perfection while offering little grace, that honesty is powerful.